A team of researchers consisting of experts from the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute and maritime archaeology consultants made a monumental discovery off the coast of Colombia. Using advanced technology, they found the final resting place of the San José, a sunken treasure ship that hadn't been seen for 300 years. The ship was filled with billions of dollars worth of treasure. The search for the San José had a long history. In 1981, a salvaging group believed they had located the wreck, but legal complications prevented them from exploring further. The Colombian government denied access to the site and enacted a law banning exploration of the San José. After years of legal battles, the Colombian government finally approved a state-sponsored survey, allowing the researchers to uncover the ship and its riches. The San José belonged to an era known as the Age of Discovery, during which European countries explored the world by ship. Spain, in particular, had significant success in its exploration efforts, with Christopher Columbus making his famous journeys to the Americas on behalf of the country. Spain built a vast empire and plundered native resources, including gold, precious stones, and exotic foods. The San José was built in 1698 and led a fleet of treasure vessels. In the early 18th century, a battle known as the War of the Spanish Succession broke out, prompted by the prospect of a joint French and Spanish power. During this conflict, the San José was attacked by a British contingent just miles from its destination. The ship exploded unexpectedly before the enemy could board, sinking with its valuable cargo and most of its crew. Efforts to locate the San José continued for decades, with treasure hunters considering it the holy grail of archaeology. In 2015, a team of scientists, equipped with advanced technology, embarked on a mission to find the ship. Using the REMUS 6000 submersible operated by the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, they conducted multiple expeditions. After initially running out of time during their first mission, they returned and obtained sonar images that indicated the presence of the wreck. Subsequent images revealed cannons, teacups, and other artifacts on the ocean floor, with intricately engraved details confirming the identity of the San José. While the discovery of the San José was celebrated, details about the wreck and artifacts remained undisclosed due to legal disputes and the immense value of the treasure. Ownership claims were made by the salvaging group that originally located the wreck and by Spain, the country that once owned the galleon and its riches. Estimates valued the sunken treasure at $17 billion. The secrecy surrounding the wreck was also influenced by concerns about preserving the cultural significance of the site and respecting the war graves of the crew members who perished during the battle. The Colombian government pledged to build a research facility and museum to preserve and display any recovered artifacts. However, UNESCO and others have urged the Colombian government to leave the San José and its cargo undisturbed to protect the site's cultural and historical importance. The debate continues over whether the wreck should be salvaged or left untouched. A research team off the coast of Colombia discovered the long-lost San José, a sunken treasure ship filled with billions of dollars worth of riches. The search for the wreck spanned decades, and legal disputes and the immense value of the treasure have kept details about the wreck undisclosed. The Colombian government faces the challenge of preserving the site's cultural significance while considering the potential benefits of recovering the artifacts. The sunken shipwreck of the San José holds a significant amount of treasure that was once claimed by Spanish royalty. However, the wreck remains at the bottom of the ocean, fueling ongoing debates. Another shipwreck, the Franken, lies at the bottom of the Baltic Sea and poses a different kind of threat. This World War I boat carries a substantial amount of fuel and other supplies that, if leaked into the sea, could cause an environmental catastrophe. The Franken was built in the Germanorist shipyard in Kiel and was left unfinished until 1942 due to the high demand for U-boats during the war. It was eventually completed and commissioned in March 1943. The ship served as a tanker and supply vessel in the Baltic Sea, supporting German Navy ships and transporting essential supplies. The Franken sailed from ports in Poland and Denmark operating in a region where the Baltic Sea meets the Atlantic Ocean. On April 8, 1945, the Franken was bombed by Russian forces near the port of Hell, causing it to sink. The ship's hull is now split into two parts, and its structure is unstable. The Baltic Sea Conservation Foundation funded an exploration of the wreck, which revealed concerning deterioration. The steel hull and storage tanks are corroding due to exposure to salt water, with the tank's metal thickness degrading over time. The main concern revolves around the fuel oil stored in Franken's tanks. The estimated 800,000 gallons of oil pose a significant risk if leaked into the sea. The corrosion of the steel hull and tanks increases the likelihood of a collapse, potentially leading to an oil spill. Environmentalists and scientists warn that such an event would result in a major ecological disaster in the Baltic Sea region. The oil could contaminate vast areas, killing wildlife, and severely impacting the local ecosystem. The economic repercussions, including the closure of beaches and loss of tourism, would also be significant. Despite the imminent threat, the Polish authorities are not currently obligated to take action to prevent an oil spill. The cost of removing the oil and hazardous ordnance from the wreck is estimated to be between $9 million and $23 million. However, the potential environmental and economic consequences suggest that the cleanup operation would be worthwhile. Efforts are being made to address the situation. In 2018, a task force was established to investigate potential solutions to Franken's environmental threat. Environmentalists hope for financial support from the European Union to fund a salvage operation. The urgency of the problem is emphasized, as time is running out before a potential disaster occurs. The story of the U.S. Kittiwake, a decommissioned American submarine rescue vessel, provides an example of repurposing a sunken warship for positive environmental impact. The Kittiwake was deliberately sunk in the Caribbean to create an underwater attraction for sea life and recreational divers. This approach offers hope that the Franken's oil may be salvaged and neutralized. In conclusion, the deteriorating wreck of the Franken in the Baltic Sea poses a significant threat of an environmental disaster due to its potential oil spill. Urgent action is required to prevent the devastating consequences for the region's ecosystem, wildlife, and economy. Efforts are underway to address the issue, but time is limited. The example of the U.S. Kittiwake demonstrates the possibility of repurposing a sunken ship for a positive environmental impact. Thanks for watching. Never forget to like, comment, and share the video. And remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.